When you buy apples at the grocery store, how do you choose the best ones? Is it the firmness, the color, the size? There are entire teams of people dedicated just to ensure that apples in the market look and taste as perfect as possible. And as it turns out, the best apple was grown in Washington State.
We grow apples very well in Washington as an industry. It's regarded as a premium product all over the world.
Steve Smith is the Director of Marketing for Washington Fruit and Produce. Whether his apples go to stores here in the States or to other countries, he wants to make sure that each one is perfect for the customer.
What does the color have to do with sales?
The more red they have, the more revenue we receive. At the end of the day, once shoppers have bought apples off the shelf, what's left on the shelf generally is the lower colored apples, not the high colored apples. Certain markets, certain countries have certain size preferences. Vietnam, as an example, takes a smaller apple. China takes a larger apple. Markets like Mexico, they buy the whole tree. High color, low color, large, small.
Now I know we're about a week away from growing these, but can you just show me the proper way to pick one of these Cosmic Crisps, if that's okay?
Sure, yeah. If you set your finger right on the top of the stem there where it meets the tree, press and turn it up. That'll pop it right off.
Oh yeah, there it is. Perfect. So I didn't ruin this.
If you take the spur with it, that'll be next year's apple. We'd be having a discussion about that.
Like, all right, interview's over.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know when this particular variety is ready to go? I mean, I'm looking at this going, it looks great, but you saying it's got another week.
The primary sign we're looking for, though, is they're converting starches to sugar, and we can measure the conversion from starch to sugar. By variety, at different stages in that conversion, we'll know it's time to start harvest.
All right, so it looks like we got a little something here in the back of the truck. What are we doing here?
We're going to do starch tests on these apples, and so there's a set of Cosmics and a few Fujis.
Okay, and why are we testing for starch?
As apples mature, they convert from starch to sugar.
Okay.
We do an iodine test on them to get a look at how much conversion has happened.
Okay.
And so iodine turns starch black. And so the flesh that is still starchy will be black. The flesh that is converted to sugar will be white, and so it gives us an indication of how far along the maturity they are. Cosmics are a starchy apple, and we actually keep them in storage for up to a couple months after picking them to let those starches continue to convert to sugars.
Okay.
What we expect to see in the Fujis is that there's already been quite a bit of conversion from starch to sugar. Let her rip right on there.
Just like that, huh?
Just make sure it covers all the flesh.
All the flesh. Now, how long before, actually, it's already starting to turn, so this doesn't take long. So these are the Fujis. Let's check out what our Cosmics are doing.
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, and you can smell it.
This will be the cleanest tailgate in the state. There's not much starch conversion yet in these Cosmics. With the Fujis,
a little bit less, but yeah. So there's more sugar right now in this particular
more sugar
state.
right now in these Fujis, yes, than there is Cosmics.
Okay. There you go. Don't eat this one. Wait till it gets to the store, okay?